Welcome to a review of Bleach 607 and my thoughts on the chapter. It was okay. Well, it was alright. There was a lot of we back and forth in this one. We saw Jewel Box's new technique, I forgot what it was called, but basically it was a force field. Oh, the blue Veni. The blue Veni, it's a force field that counter, like, you can't, it's basically a force field and a defense mechanism. It's like he generates from his own Retsu. And also we had Ishibe pretty much showing off his stuff and breaking through that force field and really hurting Jewel Bok, because Jewel Bok is bleeding from the mouth at this point. He got actually, his throat was grabbed by Ishibe. But overall, I guess I will make this a rant video, so to speak. I'm sticking with Bleach. I've been sticking with Bleach since the very beginning. I know it's definitely not as good as when it first started, and I know that it probably should have ended in the Eisen arc. But that's not my issue with this chapter. Now, my issue, I think you could continue Bleach, but here's the problem with Kubo has. He introduces so many characters. I mean, last week we had the introduction of Yoriichi's sister, and she came out of nowhere. I was like, who the hell is this? Why does she look like Yoriichi? Oh my god, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's gonna make her, that good old Kubo. There's so many characters in this universe, whatever you want to call it. There's just so many characters, and Kubo just seems to. The problem with Kubo is he doesn't really give us any. He doesn't give us any like emotion towards them. Like, what I mean is, we don't follow them. We don't get to know them. They don't have really that much. They don't really have any arcs at all. We don't root for them. They're just characters that need to be there to fight. We're not invested in them like Ichigo, Rukia, Renji, and a lot of the Soul Society division. So Ishibe and this fight with Jewel Bok, the problem is I don't care. And I don't think you guys care either. That's why Bleach is not up there in the top 10. That's why it's struggling. Because Kubo introduces these characters, the Zero Division, and we don't really get to know them. We know they're powerful, but then again, Kubo makes these characters so powerful that honestly, they get shitted on. They get beat down. No matter what. They're powered and everything, but they get beat down. And Jewel Bok is going to beat Ishibe. It's just taking too long for him to do his thing. It's great to see Jewel Bok struggle. That's what you want out of a fight, is the actual main powerful villain struggling with these lesser kind of people. He hasn't even met the Soul King yet. He probably has a plan when he meets the Soul King anyway. But the problem is Ishibe, I don't care if this character dies, because I don't know really that much about him. I don't care who he is. I haven't followed him since the very beginning. There hasn't been enough time to really know who this guy really is, to really get sincere with this guy. He's supposed to be the good guy, and Jewel Bok is supposed to be the bad guy. I don't care if the bad guy beats up the good guy or kills him. That's a problem. That is the main problem right there. And the fighting is, sure, there's a lot of things thrown at us, a lot of, new techniques, this and that. Especially with Ishibe at the end with his sword that him cracking the blue Vene. But you know what? It's just, it's a lot of mumbo jumbo when you don't have it, when you're not invested in a fight. And that's the problem with this chapter and pretty much overall Bleach, is that we are not invested. We don't really care anymore. I think we're all just waiting for Ichigo and Jewel Bok's fight, because this is going to end pretty soon. I give it a year probably. This is going to end. And that's why I'm sticking with it, because I want to see what happens at the finale. I want to see if Kubo could really make a great finale. I don't have a lot of confidence, honestly, but yes, I've been with this for a while, and I wanted to see the end. That's why I keep reading it, even though it's just not up to par with a lot of other manga out there. Kubo just has a problem with just keeping introducing characters, and the problem with that too is we don't remember their damn names. I just know that there was Sternlighter exorcists and all that stuff. All those Sternlighters, they were nothing. They were just there and they were gone. There was nothing to them. That's a problem. That, oh God. Kubo, what are you doing, man? Just stick it with the characters you have. You know, progress with them. Make something out of them. And then let's just get to the finale. But, of course, he wants to kind of like somewhat delay it because we're getting fight after fight after fight. And these are meaningless fights. We don't give a damn. So it's really frustrating to read all this every week and just be bored out of your mind. Like, it's starting to become a chore. Just like to get to where you want to be, because this fight was just a lot of stuff going on. Well, a little just back and forth really in this fight, and just you just didn't care. You honestly don't care, and I could feel for the people who just really don't read Bleach anymore, because it's not, honestly, it hasn't been that great. The war arc is somewhat a disappointment as well. It is a disappointment, actually. It's a disappointment. It was very great in the very beginning because we knew these characters. We followed the Society divisions since day one. Well, maybe not day one, but since the beginning of the series. We know who these people were. We followed the divisions. We've seen their struggle between multiple villains, and then we saw characters die, and we really were invested. We really were, either you were sad or you were just like on the edge of your seat because you want to know what happens. You were really curious to see, will Soul Society just be completely wiped out? But honestly, now we get to these individual battles. We get to pretty much them trying to get to the Soul King, but it's not that interesting. We see Joe Aboutt being a real dick, which is kind of funny. And then him introducing his new Sternlighter crew, which was boring because they were just, that was it. Bleach. I don't have the full confidence in you like I had in Naruto. Let's just say that. It is what it is. Kubo, I mean, it's the same story. I'm sure you guys heard this all before. But yeah, I mean, this chapter, you can read it yourself, but honestly, it's nothing too much to it, so you've been warned. Let me know what you guys think, though. Do you guys think this is getting ridiculous, that Bleach should end pretty damn soon? Do you think that, hey, I'm right, that you're not invested, you don't really care, you're kind of bored, or do you like it? Do you actually enjoy Bleach every week? Let me know, because if you enjoy it, that's fine. If you enjoy it, that's your opinion. I want to hear it, though. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on all that is Bleach, basically, because another chapter, another day. So thank you guys for listening, and if you like this video, please press the like button, and please subscribe. I make videos for you every single day, and have a happy Thanksgiving, guys.